when we release the dissatisfaction, we have the aspiration, when we have the first steps, and we believe that it's going to happen, if we don't resist change, we transform. Because John Weir says, any group, when they totally become aware of who they are not satisfied with who they are, and they want to be more. And when they are clear about that and unified, they will make it happen. So now my shock to you. Organization development is on fire in Asia. It's not on fire in the United States. Tata Institute tripled their enrollment this last year. Tripled. Penn State, with the best global pure online program where I'm a faculty person, is also in. They are having more success than any other online program at Penn State. That's huge. Okay? The rest of the world is hungry for this. Okay? And the market is there, and we better fill it, or the change management people, Tim from ProSci, you know, who I love, but I think is, you know, here I am in Dubai, right? Tim is doing a workshop on change management. 70 tools and techniques are in the banner. My God, I just laughed, right? And he's making so much money, he doesn't know what to do, because they've got a certificate program that's between you and I that's useless. Okay, it just perpetuates their eventual death, because it's going to happen. Because the CEO is going to say, you know, it's like Six Sigma at 3M. They fired the 3M CEO because he destroyed, with his tools and techniques, all the innovation. 3M now is back to innovating 75 patents a month. Okay, that's change. So that's my startling wake-up call. Is the Asia people are gonna keep at this, and they're gonna do it because here's what I experience, is that they transform, they leap. They don't have the old baggage on them. I look out my window right there, okay? And I went to the other side of my hotel. I counted 50 frames, what do you call them? Skyscrapers going up with, what do you call it, Maja? Cranes. I counted 50 cranes. There's not 50 buildings being built in the United States over 40 stories. Right now, there is in my sight, right here. This is becoming the 4th largest city in the world. Next week, Maja and I are going to Jakarta. It's going to be the #1 largest city in the world. The cranes are up there also. The transformation is just going to happen with those people. Just like that. I'll give you another story. Down the street here, we have 5 centers downtown. Chicago's got 1. Okay? Over there, the Rockefeller Plaza, not one building was 10 years old. Right? This big, I don't know, 3-block, 4-block area, they came in with a bulldozer and knocked it all down. And now the new buildings are 50, 60 stories because of its location. Okay, in the center of Makati, I think. So that's why I'm bored in the United States, because I see the excitement occurring here in Asia, and they are so ignorant. They don't know anything about how to run an organization. They don't have any of our wisdom. I mean, Maj and I are dealing with people with $1 million budgets in their 20s. Okay, we're going to give we're going to have a presentation of our case with Dr. Perla, who was on the keynote, about the success story of that. Not one person running running 9 companies that is over 30 years old. The CEO is probably 32. Okay, and he's going to be a billionaire. Okay, so that's what's going on here. So here's what I said in India. Okay, I was there with Governor Palenti. He was the third or fourth in line to be vice president whenever the last president, Obama, won. And this was my discovery. I had 100 business people from Minnesota with me and the governor. Okay? I said, it just occurred to me that the future of the United States depends on grabbing the wings of India as it begins to soar. They have more millionaires being made in India right now than any other country. They don't have, this is between you and me, they don't have the issues of China. Okay? They have democracy. All right? They have values. They speak English. But right now, I just saw on the paper, they're the 7th richest country in the world. They are going to lead the world by the end of the century. No question about it, because of their yoga and their sages and their consciousness and their mysticalness. They're already the enlightenment is happening there in extraordinary ways right now. Okay? And so, because they're so huge, because they've got all the resources, because they've got the food, because, the United States will do well to get connected to them, because they need our wisdom and our experience and what we've learned. And no one has the wisdom that the United States has.